We want to have a conversation about health because it's actually important to you and to me as well. And there's something big happening in the health industry here in Africa and right here in Ghana as well. And what am I talking about? I am talking about the 2024 HCOWA. That's the West Africa Medical Industry Investment Summit and Expo. It's going to be big. It has a host of amazing speakers. And so I'm going to introduce two people to you who are going to be sharing with us exactly what is going to happen and give us an understanding of the Expo and, of course, the summit. In studio with me is Anna Jian. She's CEO, Health Community of West Africa. Good morning to you. And we have the marketing manager of the Health Community of West Africa, Prince Dogbe, as well. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. So I'll start with you, Anna. First off, tell us about the 2024 HCOWA. That's the West Africa Medical Industry Investment Summit and Expo. And what's the aim of the event?
Sorry, I speak a little English. So
Right.
I speak Chinese.
And then
Please, yeah.
Prince will interpret.
translate
All
for
right.
me. Yes.
So basically, she's
Okay.
going to speak Chinese, and then
Yeah.
Prince will interpret in English for us. Please go ahead.
2024年黑跨，是由是由那个2024年黑跨那个贸易促进会，是由我们黑跨主办，联合加纳贸工部、卫生部，还有中部省。还有阿克拉省，然后还有我们的加纳华人华侨社团联合主办的，然后我们最主要是得到了中国政府的大力支持，比如说我们的湖南省商务厅，四川省卫健委和四川省中药管理局联合主办，得到他们的大力支持和帮助。那我们这一次最主要是汇聚了很多的医疗器械、药品、耗材的生产商和供应商，还有医院，然后还有我们的投资者，我们一起的共同的目标是为了解决西非医疗的区域化发展，然后积极的推动我们的供应商参与到我们的那个一线发展市场发展来，我们是为西非的医院和诊所提供定制化的升级方案。如果条件允许的话，我们这一次将选定10家医院和50家诊所，快速的进行升级，然后来把它们作为我们的行业的标杆，然后希望大家积极的参与进来。Welcome to HCOWA. Thank you.
All right, so Prince,
That's great.
help us understand what she just
So
said.
what Madam Anna is saying is that we'll be having the 2024 HCOWA West Africa Medical Industry Investment Summit and Expo, which is going to be happening at the Accra International Conference Center from 26th of August to 28th of August 2024.
Okay, that's
so
from
it starts
Monday.
from Monday to Wednesday, so it's a 3-day business fair.
Right.
And the main of this expo is to bring together key stakeholders, experts in the health sector. So we are going to have stakeholders. We'll be having the pharmaceutical industry. We'll also have 23 factories from China. So they're into the production and manufacturing of medical equipment.
Right.
Now, the main, for the health community of West Africa, we seek to advance healthcare. We want to bridge the gap when it comes to health disparities in West Africa. And we know that we have, for instance, the inadequate or the shortage of medical equipment in West Africa as a whole. So we are trying to bridge that. We are bringing together 23 manufacturers. That's very huge. 23. So
wow.
It is China and then West Africa. So we are doing this so that we will be able to understand the needs of the West African sub-region when it comes to the health sector and how best we can be able to help them. Now, the Expo, what we are trying to do is that with this, after this Expo, we are going to select 10 hospitals and 50 clinics.
Okay.
Now what we are doing is that we're going to upgrade these 10 hospitals and we're also going to upgrade the 50 clinics. So it's a very huge project that we are going to embark on. On 28th, we'll be signing a memorandum of understanding with these hospitals and clinics so that we'll be able to upgrade them in terms of their facilities, and then there are medical equipment that we all know about. Yeah.
Definitely there are some benefits in there, but before we get into the benefits, who are you targeting? Is it the hospitals, the clinics, the CHIPS compounds, or is just the general public that you're targeting?
So we have a target group.
Yeah.
First, we're looking at hospitals.
Right.
We are also looking at clinics. We are also looking at the pharmaceutical industry and even the traditional medicine, because we have some Chinese manufacturers who are into traditional medicine. So we have them also on board. Then we're also looking at investors who can also invest in the health sector, because we'll be having an investment summit where we'll talk about the investment opportunities and all that, and the benefits of investing in the health sector. And also it is open to the general public.
Okay.
Yes, because you and I know that health is our priority.
Exactly. Yeah.
But our main target group is hospitals, clinics. Yes, of course, we have medical doctors. The team is moving advance, lay out a new track for the medical health industry in West Africa. And we also have our slogan, which is seizing the opportunity to upgrade hospitals, clinics, and doctors in West Africa. So we are looking at medical doctors, practitioners, clinics, chip compounds. Everyone is on board. Anyone who works in the health sector, even the logistics companies are also welcome to come on board.
What of those in the pharmaceutical space?
Yes, yes. You know, we signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ghana National Chamber of Pharmacy.
Okay, great.
So we have the pharmaceutical industry also coming together to look at how best we can shape the health sector as well.
Nice. So all these targets, right? If they catch on to it and they do subscribe and show up, what are the benefits for them?
All right. So the first benefit has to do with the upgrading of the facilities. So now we know that when you go to some hospitals, okay, in Ghana, if you want to do an X-ray, they would have to refer you to another hospital. So what we are doing is that we want to get in touch with these hospitals and say, okay, we want to supply you with an X-ray machine. All right. So you have an X-ray machine in your facility. What we do is that, so far as we provide you the X-ray, you surely need some consumables, all right, to be able to make the machine function properly.
Yeah.
So we will be a long-term supplier for the consumables. So we will come to your facility, provide you the X-ray machine. If it's a laboratory that you also have, we'll come to your facility and then provide you with any equipment that you need. Yes. So hospitals that come will be engaging with us, we'll be engaging with them, and then who knows, you'll be part of the hospitals and clinics that benefits from this stuff. And then the second benefit has to do with the academic exchange.
Right.
You know, we have about 11 top medical practitioners who are coming from China to Ghana. So when they come, we are going to have the doctors from where we'll link them together, all right? So we have 11 doctors from China, and then some experts from Ghana as well. We'll link them together. Then they do the academic research to be able to find solutions to some of the pertinent issues that we are facing as a sub-region.
Right.
The next one is a financial solution.
Okay.
So we know that most facilities lack funding. So what we are doing is that we have some financial institutions that will present at the exhibition ground to engage one-on-one with these manufacturers, importers, suppliers, hospitals, and clinics, and then provide them with some finances. So if it is a laboratory you want to build, all right, so this is how much it costs. All right, how best can we help you? So we come in and then provide you with that financial support so that you'll be able to build that facility. And then the last one has to do with the technical support. We all know when you go to some of our hospitals, just a little fault on the machine, and I mean, it's become obsolete for some time. But what we are doing is that we have experts who will come train and then provide you with that technological advancement skills so that you'll be able to man the machinery and all the equipment on site without you having to wait for so long. We're also going to establish a spare parts hub in Ghana.
Oh, great.
Yes, where if there is let's say,
spare parts for
medical equipment. Yes.
Okay.
So if your X-ray machine is faulty and you need a spare part, all right, you don't need to wait for 3 months, 6 months to ship from Europe
elsewhere.
before. Yes. We have it here where we'll be able to supply you, and then we have a technician to fix it. So it's a long-term goal, and this expo is really going to be huge. Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Well, who are some of the main speakers for the
All right, so with the main speakers, we have the Minister of Health.
Okay.
This expo is being organized in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Trade and Industry. We also have the Central Regional Coordinating Council, the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council. We also have the China-Africa Trade Promotion Council.
Right.
We also have the Central Medical Association are also coming on board. So we have the Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Koboy.
Yeah.
We also have Honorable Ayinkra, who is the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry. We have the Central Regional Minister, Honorable Justin Amarigod Asan.
Yeah.
We also have the President of the CAETP, Mr. Xi Jinping, if I got the name right, yes.
Yeah.
And then we also have the UCC Director, the Chinese Director at the University of Cape Coast Confucius Institute, in the person of Professor Wu Yamei. So we have all these people coming on board to share brilliant ideas on how to transform the health. And of course, we have our Chief Executive Officer, Madam Anajian. She is part of the speakers for this great expo. So she'll be speaking and then let us know some of her potential and her ideas when it comes to transforming the health sector.
All right, let's look at the lineup of activities. What's expected to have? Because it's a 3-day event, right?
3-day event,
so what should prospective patrons expect to see at the event?
Okay, so we're welcoming the Chinese delegates on 24th at Town Palace Hotel. So tomorrow, yes, they'll be arriving into the country. So we'll have a welcome dinner for them. Then 25th, we'll do the setup. Then on 26th, the program starts. So 26th at 8:30 a.m. we'll begin with the opening ceremony, where the speakers will come. It is going to be a brief ceremony because after that we have other things to do. So in 45 minutes, we should be done with the opening ceremony. Then we move on to the investment summit and park policy introduction. So at the investment summit, we have some speakers as well who are going to speak, and it's all about investment in the health sector. Then on that evening, the Chinese delegates will be traveling to Central Region. You know, we have partnered with Central Region, so we're going to Central Region. So on 27th, let's come 27th, they'll be touring the Central Region. First, we'll visit the Central Regional Coordinating Council to meet the Central Regional Minister 101 on how to be able to develop the Central Region. Then, after that, we now tour the Cape Coast Castle and then visit the Ogua Chief as well. Then we come back to Accra. All right, so when we come back to Accra, we'll now come and continue with the rest of the program. But let me go back to 26th. After the opening ceremony, we'll have the investment summit, and then we'll have the doctors forum at 2 p.m. So the 2 p.m. will be the doctors forum. So we are encouraging all medical doctors who are watching us this morning to be present at this event. We want to know, we want to meet you one-on-one, have interaction with you on how best, we'll be talking about HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. All right, we have the National Control Program, so we'll be talking about this and how best we'll be able to address some of these issues. HIV is on the rise, TB, and then malaria, how best we can be able to solve all this. And then we also have the children and women promotion when it comes to gender. Then on 27th again, we'll be having the company show. So all the manufacturers, the 23 manufacturers that will be coming, we'll be having...
All these 23 are from China?
Yes, are from China. But we have some local manufacturers as well. Yes. So we'll be having a company show where there will be a live stream session for all these manufacturers to tell us what they have for us. The purpose is that they want to be able to penetrate the Ghanaian market and the other West African markets. So we have the Togo embassy, we have the Liberia embassy, we have La Côte d'Ivoire, all of them coming together. So they'll be able to know how best they can. So we have the company show on the 27th. That's from 8 to 5 p.m. Then on 28th, we now sign MOUs with 10 hospitals and 50 clinics.
10 hospitals?
Yes, and 50 clinics. Yes. Wow. So we will sign an MOU with them and then construct whatever they want to, they want us to construct for them, or any upgrade they want us to do for them in their facility. Then we set them as samples.
Who's going to fund this?
Yeah, the Health Committee of West Africa
is funding this.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes, that's very huge. So the Health Committee of West Africa will be funding this. Yes. So it is a huge project, and we are welcoming everyone to come on board. Madam Anna is ready, is readily available to assist everyone with regard to this.
Right. Beautiful. So how can people register?
All right. So for registration, we have a website. That is www.c then dash amse.com. www.c-amse.com. We shorten it as CAMSI, China Africa Medical Summit and Expo. Yes, so we have c-amse.com. Or so when you go there, we have the VIP portal for registration. We have the visitors, and then we have the exhibitors. We have limited slots available for exhibitors. So if you want to exhibit your products or your service in the healthcare sector, of course, you let us know on time. Or you can also call 053 103 7130. 7131.
Again,
053
again.
103 7131.
Right.
For hospitals, we advise that they register as a VIP hospital.
Okay.
We want to treat them as VIPs. They are VIPs because they are the main focus. So VIPs are centered on the hospitals and clinics. Yeah. And even medical doctors should also register as VIPs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. We look forward to it. Let's just put out the details one more time.
Sure.
What is happening? When is it happening? What time? And of course, how people can register. One last time. Let's put it out there so we can get people.
The program is from 26th of August to 28th of August 2024.
Yeah.
That is from Monday to Wednesday. And from Monday, it kickstarts at 8:30 a.m. And the exhibition will end
At where?
At the Accra International Conference Center.
Yes, the Grand Arena.
And the Grand Arena, yes, of course. So the Accra International Conference Center, Grand Arena, is a venue for the program.
Yeah.
Yes, and then it will start at 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's when all exhibitions will end. So we invite everyone. Then on to the 7th, we have the company show. You know, we also have the B2B session. So make sure you also arrive on time to interact with hospitals, to interact with clinics, and then how best we can be able to collaborate. Then we have the Doctors Forum on 26th at 2 p.m. We encourage all doctors to be present so that we can be able to shape the healthcare industry in West Africa. Then on 28th, we'll be signing MOUs with 10 hospitals and 50 clinics. So you can contact us on 053 103 7131 or register on www.c-amse.com, and then you will be accepted to join us.
All
and
right.
you are not paying any fee to enter. It's free entry.
Oh, wow.
It's free entry. So we are encouraging everyone to be present. You know, it's health.
Yeah.
And we want everyone to come on board. Yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're grateful and we look forward to it.
Sure,
We're hoping that, our players in the health sector will actually show up so that together we can shape the health industry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Prince Dogbe, Marketing Manager. That's the Health Community of West Africa. Anna Jan is the CEO of the Health Community of West Africa. Thank you so much for coming, and we wish you all the best.